Welcome back to another episode of the Endless Growth Podcast.
Yep, 56 this week. Hope everybody's doing good.
Yep. Hope everybody's having a good week so far. I mean, like we say all the time, it's Wednesday. We're halfway through the week, it's whether
Yeah, beginning of the week for some of y'all. I was actually looking up our analytics because that's been a minute, at least on the Buzzsprout side. But obviously, the day it does release, it's it's not surprising, but that's the day we get the most. I guess you could say listeners, watchers, things like that. And then it definitely does slow down a bit after that, but we still obviously have a little traction. But yeah.
Yeah, that's the most feedback I get from people is that they usually listen to it right when it comes out on that Monday morning. So yeah, usually people are onto us right away if the episode's a little late or
Yeah, they on the ass for sure.
yeah.
What I've been thinking of doing, because I've I've post on in the reels and shit. I've been doing that consistently out of habit, but being more like spontaneous and shit on like the story. You know what I'm saying? Maybe adding just random shit. I don't know. Like sometimes when I find like I read something unlike my books, which is like just simple, easy to understand, or something like this quick, I like post it. But sometimes that don't happen. So I was even thinking maybe even posting the like a little announcement. Like, oh,
Gotcha.
hey, the pod it came out, or something like that. Obviously, people that know, they know.
Yeah.
But I feel like a little reminder,
Just to keep some stuff going, moving
Yeah,
on the
because like,
side.
I don't know if you ever get like post notifications for anything.
Yeah.
Whether that be a new channel, like a YouTube channel or some shit, you get a little notification. Hey, this YouTube channel just uploaded a video or something like that. But something like that where it's basically, yeah, you check out the story. Hey, we posted. Just kind of like a little reminder, I guess you could say.
Yeah, episode 55 out now.
Yeah, something like that. But at the same time, it does release at 5 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, shit.
I got some news on this. So remember we had a Wi-Fi problems at my house for the last couple months. Well, since we ever moved into that house.
Okay. What you find out, bro?
So we finally upgraded. We called and they're like, "Oh yeah, actually you guys are paying $75 for whatever you guys got right now. 50 gigs of
50
download
gigs? That's it?
and you know how much upload
Oh, no,
was?
50 gigs is okay. Okay, how
50
much?
50 gigs of upload and then
No,
no,
that's
sorry,
still.
download and upload it was 10.
Oh,
So
my boy here just download. Nah, come on,
So they're
man.
like, you guys are paying $75 right now, but for 71, we can get you 300 download and 100 upload. And I'm like, you're telling me we could pay less and have fucking 4 times better internet than we got right now? So yeah, I was kind of upset about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely change my shit. What are you using Xfinity right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like back in the day Xfinity was the shit, but I feel like that was like 10 years ago. I feel like Power or whatever the fuck does, switch once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been looking at that one company I think I referenced before.
Yeah.
I forgot what the name is, but yeah, I'm gonna call. I'm gonna call soon.
For fiber.
Yeah, some
Yeah.
fiber.
So now basically the uploads, they take 20 minutes. I can literally watch it. YouTube upload. Before it would take about 10 hours.
Damn, bro, what the
That's why
hell?
I'd be up to like 4 a.m., 5 a.m., like literally right before it posts, trying to figure this out.
I ain't gonna lie, this is crazy. I'm just like thinking, I'm like, all that shit you went through it was
Yeah.
basically
If
bullshit.
if I didn't have something up, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, since even at the Roy house, this was always an issue. I don't remember. Like, because if I didn't have something uploaded by like 12 o'clock on Sunday, it fucking wasn't gonna upload on Monday.
Jesus Christ.
And yeah, I guess it was just fucking
Okay,
internet.
well there you go. That's a podcast upgrade. I'll technically get that. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm.
hey, we got a little faster internet. You know what I'm saying? Look more consistency and
Yeah, we
shit.
should be solid now.
That's dope.
Like literally 20 minutes. That shit just like
Holy
boom,
shit.
a whole 40 gig pod
Yeah, I was
goes
about
up.
to say 40 gigs in 20 minutes. That's pretty quick. 2 gigs a minute?
It's like yeah,
That's fast as fuck,
it's
bro.
like 100 or 200 upload what we got right now. So it's fucking from 10
Yeah, I'm
to
gonna be
200
honest. When you
upload.
when you said 10, I said, what the hell?
Yeah.
But yeah, you said 300 now?
Download and then uploads 200.
200. Okay, that's a pretty solid. That's pretty good metrics. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good update. Awesome.
Yeah, it's actually
Okay.
we've had that since like 2 weeks ago. I just keep forgetting to bring it up.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, literally like now it takes longer to export the video. So after do all the edits and all the audio fixes, it takes longer to make that a file
Yeah.
than now to upload it, which is
Yeah, that's
crazy.
not even yeah, that's when you go into a different territory. It's not even Wi-Fi anymore or download speed. Now what you're working on now is your computer's like RAM and internal
Yeah.
storage and shit like that. That like helps with that. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it gets a little confusing. I ain't gonna lie. The
Yeah.
internet shit, I feel like it's kind of easy to kind of explain, but when you started getting into like in storage and RAM and shit like that,
Mm-hmm.
and the reason I only know a little bit is because I have friends that like build PCs and shit. You know those crazy gaming PCs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they crazy about that shit. But it's like, oh, what does this thing do? Oh, it's a graphics card. It's like, what the hell is that?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh shit. But damn, okay, bro.
Yeah. I guess for that, I mean, it probably would be nicer to have like something built, but the Mac is perfectly. I mean, it's literally the not to say the best one you can get, but like
Yeah, because there is that one Mac.
it's above average of what people can usually buy.
Yeah, because it
People,
was that top of the line. That's that one Mac that's like 6K or some shit. You know what I'm talking about?
it's just a fucking a brick.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah,
That shit's insane
I
when
don't
it
know what
came
the
out. I
fuck
was
it
like,
is.
yeah, oh, damn. Okay.
And that thing's kind of outdated now. I mean, that thing's it's got a fuck ton of like what storage or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
But the actual like chip in it, it's got like a fucking M1 chip. Which now like we're on what M3 or fucking
Yeah, I think we're on M3 right now. But
yeah,
yeah, welcome to technology. You
just
could
keeps
get the best
evolving.
shit out right now, and next year you'd be like, oh, no, I don't. It's
Yeah,
fucked,
man.
but you know, it is what it is. I actually was having a conversation with the cousin. He goes golfing.
Mm-hmm.
And I was basically kind of trying to get like a better sense of not the game, but like the golf clubs. I don't understand the whole golf club because I would go to pawn shops
Mm-hmm.
or even like when I was in California, I even send him a Snapchat. I came across some golf clubs. I know he was like starting at that time, and I was like, "Yo, are any of these golf clubs good or some shit, right?" And they were. He basically was telling me that they were all old. I'm like, old, but it's a fucking golf club. Like, what you mean, you know?
Yeah, it's like a hammer.
Yeah, but it's bro. The golf game is just like when you're buying brand new cars. There's golf clubs. They're like $700 when they're like they release. The next year when they come out with the new model, everybody sells that shit,
Mm.
and it's a new model. You know, like a new car or whatever. But all the old ones that were $700 are like $230 now. And I was like, yo, that is insane. So it's like a crazy like type of golf market out there that we have no idea about.
Damn.
But they yeah, it's really interesting. It's like
Huh. I wonder what changes in them.
it's usually just well, one, it's gonna be like status. So you got the new shit, you
Yeah,
know,
go follow.
limited edition shit, you know, all that. And then two, technically they I guess do make little advancements to maybe the material, you know, maybe the shape of it, just little shit like that.
Yeah.
Just like a little feature, kind of like the new iPhone.
Yeah.
What the fuck's the difference between last year's and this year's? Probably it's just made out of fucking titanium, I believe.
Yeah, that's all
And
really
it's
I know.
like,
Yeah.
oh, titanium. But then you think about it and you're like, what the fuck does that necessarily do to the phone? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, not shit.
I don't know. Maybe there is, but it's nothing where I would be like, I don't know. It's just crazy, bro. It's just
Yeah, I could tell you there's not a fucking difference that I noticed from last year to this year. So
yeah. So I was like, I don't know.
same
It's
phone
just
does the same thing.
yeah,
So
exactly. It's not like we're doing crazy shit on the phone anyway. We look, you know, using the same things.
back then we were recording videos with it, but
Nah, no more, bro. Not after the little upgrade you made. I was like, yo, look like we were filming out of a pizza box, bro. I was
dead
like,
ass.
it's weird the like the change, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we were gonna do this. It'd be all in.
No, I remember. What episode was that? That was like 22 or 23 or something like that. I remember, huh?
Yeah,
That seems like so long ago now. Now that we're at 56, looking back on time, being like,
it's
yo,
crazy. Because I was just thinking back to the computer when I bought that Mac, is because the work computer basically took a
oh, it
shit,
took a yeah, I
and I
remember
bought
that.
it, and it didn't work. So I was like, fuck. Well, now I gotta go buy another one, and I just
Yo,
ended up keeping the Mac for myself. But
did you go to like Costco, right? Did you get all that shit at Costco?
I bought the Mac from the Apple Store. But yeah, I just ended up buying another like
Another one from Costco,
from
right?
yeah Costco or
I
Sam's. I
remember,
can't remember one of the
yeah.
two, but yeah, some bullshit. But yeah, you brought when we were talking about that right now. The whole memory came back, and I was like, that was about a year ago because we were doing the pod already,
Mm.
but we're doing it on the cell phone and still doing it back there. So
Yeah, you bring up a good point because about a year ago, you know how we have Snapchat memories that come up.
mm,
I had a memory come up that I was in LA around this time. So I'm in LA when I visit the boy Gonzalo, you know what I'm saying? So it's always a vibe is what I'm trying to say. You know,
yeah,
pull up, get some good Hispanic food out there. LA has amazing Hispanic food. Like street tacos, burrito, you name it, bro. They literally have
yeah,
everything
food
up
trucks,
in
huh?
there. Yeah, 100%, 100%. And then basically what I'm trying to say with this is when I came back, I also filmed a little snap, but it was of my computer, and it was I think I was waiting for my girlfriend to pick me up because she lives in Salt Lake,
Mm.
but she hadn't gotten out of work yet, so my ass had to wait like an hour at the airport while she
Oh,
got out so I could get picked up, right?
uh-huh.
So it's like fuck, all right, whatever, right? So on the snap, it was literally me at the right. I think right when you get it, like almost go through the TSA, or I think it's after. Yeah, TSA. Once you're in there, there's a blue lemon, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. What's on the right?
Yeah, right there. That blue lemon. I was there chilling, sitting down,
Mm-hmm.
working on the audio of the pods, but like the
Mm.
old way,
Oh
with like the
shit.
two audio files and going hearing the whole thing.
Oh
And
fuck.
it
When you
takes
take like an
me,
hour.
it takes me no, it would take me 1 hour to edit 20 minutes.
Oh Jesus.
So it take me 4 hours to edit one podcast audio. And looking back, I'm like, bruh, that's insane. Cause now we literally do that after the pod. I don't know if you see, I put my little laptop on the side and it does it for me. So it's like, it just put a little throwback where I'm like, damn, like we really started and didn't know
Yeah.
what the fuck we were doing at all.
Yeah. Yeah. Literally, that's how it goes. I remember I figured out the AI program, and I'm like, my shit went from being like forever to like doing it in a couple hours or a couple minutes, I should say. And then I'm like, there's got to be something for audio, because you were telling me you're starting to get burnt out from it. Like
Nah, that shit was fucking me up, to be
literally like
honest.
an hour a day you were spending, and I'm like, dude, there's got to be something. And then I finally found that, or I think we ended up coming across that program through looking through so
I
many.
think we tried a couple. I don't even really
Mm-hmm.
remember.
I just remember I seen a YouTube dude on that one that we got now. And the big thing with that one is that you can like make a whole pod or a whole sentence out of the audio, because it kind of generates, um, it generates audio, right? That's
Well, I don't use it for generating audio. Basically, how I do it is you upload it.
mm-hmm.
It basically it transcribes it. Transcribes it means it makes it into like a word file with all the
Mm-hmm.
words, and then you could edit the words. So it's like you're editing a Word document.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say you see two ands in the Word document, you delete one of the ands, and then that actually transfers to the video and takes that and out from the video.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of don't use that because I feel like that'll still take a lot of time. I just, like you said, run it through that audio filter,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can look up words to remove. And I usually just remove ums and uhs, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't think I'm gonna do that for the last pod because I think maybe even this one, because I'm over here saying that, and I guess
Yeah.
it's gonna delete the ones I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
So
right.
it's kind of like, oh shit. Sometimes I got to remember that. So sometimes it's not good. Sometimes it's good to have that raw stuff. But
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. But that same program though, it does generates audio, right?
it can, but you have to program it like to someone's voice. You have
Yeah.
to have like sessions.
Because that's I remember how I found it. It was like that was like the big thing. Like, oh, you can make it say whatever you want. And then I was like,
I tried it. It's just kind of ass, to be
I know
honest.
it sounds retarded. It
Yeah,
sounds it's
it doesn't
just
sound like I'm talking right now. You know what I'm saying? With
nah,
the emotion, it sounds more like
a robot, straight up.
like a Siri maybe,
Mm-hmm.
but maybe not even that good. Siri sounds kind of good, to be honest now. But
Yeah.
something like more bland and not that cool, to be honest. We're not there yet. Maybe
Nah.
there's some shit out there for sure, but just to automatically upload the vid and or whatever, and you have this 100% accurate AI,
Yeah, that's not it yet.
speech thing. No, but there is some crazy shit coming out. I feel like, yeah, we have been using AI, but the AI that we're like so used to using now, like it keeps
Mm-hmm.
getting better. Keeps getting updated. But what I'm trying to say is like there's new technology, new programs out there, where you essentially there's so much more shit that we need to. I don't say we need to learn, but I think feel like it'd be cool to learn
Mm.
because you can make chat bots now.
Oh
You could
shit.
basically make bots like ChatGPT bots to be programmed to respond in a specific way, or a lot of
Mm.
people use them for like chat, like a chat widget on your website. You go into a
Okay.
website that says, "Oh, hey, how can we help today?"
It's automatically
Yes, like
talking back to the people.
someone programs that bot and installs it on that. And
Mm.
it's like, oh, what are your hours of business? Oh, endless auto stylings, hours of business are, and it literally like is talking to the, you know,
That'd be pretty handy for you what you're doing, huh?
yeah, in a sense, but like I feel like right now I'm in a spot where it's like I've been working on outreach, trying to get clients.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm also feeling like I'm pretty sure I brought this up a little imposterous because like yo, I still want to learn like marketing
Mm-hmm.
because I'm kind of to the point where I'm like doing a bunch of outreach and sales and shit. But I feel like it's something I've been kind of doing already. It's different for sure, but it's just like shit, bro. I want to do marketing. What the hell, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been thinking about some shit for sure. I actually was thinking about this today because today I had a little extra time, maybe an hour. So I was just watching like videos and being like, yo, this ain't really going the way I intended it to. Like there's still being progress and work being made.
Yeah.
But I was like, yo, I feel like I need to learn something to still have the passion for it. Because if I'm just doing the boring part of it,
Yeah, you got to keep the ball rolling somewhere else.
yeah. So yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna start doing Facebook ads for my own agency.
Oh hell yeah.
Learn that, and then probably just run free Facebook ads for friends and shit, whoever wants them.
Mm,
Yeah.
dope.
Especially right now with the people I have that I talk to,
Mm-hmm.
those motherfuckers are so good. Like it's not like bullshit. Like I feel like anyone can run a Facebook ad. Literally, it's not that hard. You go to Facebook or YouTube, Google it. I did it when I was 20 years old,
Yeah.
but I was not doing it the correct way, I guess you could say. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like I could tint windows too, Edgar,
Yeah.
but
It's not
is it
gonna
gonna
be
be as
a.
good as you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
So there's like obviously practice. There's different methods, experience, shit like that. So
100%. Yeah.
yeah, I feel like since I'm all in this program for another 4 months, go in there, open mind, run some ads, and then yeah, start running some ads for other people. But yeah, it all kind of comes down to the offer. So I just need to figure out something like that. I'm thinking maybe like a free audit, and
Mm-hmm.
then on top of that, a free like 30-minute consultation on like some free shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's hard for me specifically because the people I'm wanting to sell to, it's like would they actually be on Facebook? And number two, I don't think there would be a way to specifically be like, oh, only target this specific profession. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel you.
So yeah, I feel like what
It's
Facebook
tricky.
ads, yeah, would be more beneficial is for like local businesses
Mm-hmm.
or like really targeted. Like if you know what's called your avatar, your ideal client avatar.
Mm-hmm.
If you know shit like that, like you maybe it's not exact, but you could at least have like a starting point and do something like that. But yeah, I'm just gonna be doing testing and doing that because that sounds really interesting. You could test it, refine it, look at stats, numbers, and make some changes that way. But yeah, something I discovered today. I was like, yo,
Yeah.
I
And
got
then
to do
it'll
some
kind
different
of.
shit.
Yeah. I'm saying it'll kind of get you more in that marketing
Exactly.
kind of
Plus,
thing.
yeah, exactly. Then I could use it for, other people and shit. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm always wanting to start off with like the homies first, whoever wants like some shit. And yeah, just kind of go from there.
That'll be cool, man.
Yes.
Yeah, I got an email the other day, and it was basically the same platform or kind of what you're doing right now,
Hmm.
how you're reaching out to these people. Exact same thing.
They sent you a video
Yeah.
off
Yep.
your website type shit?
Going through it. Upset. I'm not sure if my shit was frozen or his shit wasn't working on his side, but it just showed his picture, like just a little circle of him right there in the corner.
Hmm.
And I didn't hit play, so that could have been the reason why. But
Mm.
I will check it out afterwards.
Yeah.
Just so you can kind of.
No, yeah, because I feel like this is one thing I've been discovering out of everything.
Mhm.
Once there's like a good way to do something, marketers usually go in and like start doing it, maybe overdoing it sometimes.
Mhm.
And basically, this is what Adam says. He said marketers ruin marketing, meaning if they find a good, cheap way or something that's working, it's just a matter of time before people start abusing it, more
Mm.
people catch on, and all that. So if you look back in time, like email marketing still works, but the open rates is like shit. Open rates meaning you get an email, what's the percentage of them you open? It's not that, not that good. Now you even have like different folders that say promotions, social,
Yeah.
if you have Google and shit. But back in the day when like email was first a thing, like open rates were like 90-95%, bro. So
Mm.
anything on email it was working.
Yeah, not no more though, huh?
Yeah, exactly. But over time,
Well, shit, I'd be opening the shit, and not even doing nothing about it, because I'd at least be getting once or two a week, and then through calls I get like at least three, like combined text and calls,
dude,
two
the
or three
calls
a
are
week.
so annoying, bro. I get a bunch of Ogden and Salt Lake calls, but when I pick up quick,
Mm-hmm.
and then usually you can catch like a little like song or something in the back, and then it stops,
Mm.
and then usually it like rings or something. It's basically a second or two delay. Basically, what I found out is you can actually call with these new programs out here. You can call 8 people at the same time,
No shit.
and if someone answers, you get that call that someone picks up. So instead of you actually dialing one person each time, you're dialing 8 people, hoping one person answers, and then that's when it's like transfers. But it's like the bot, and then when I pick up, that's what I hear because no one answers hello right away. It's like, and then
Oh fuck, I'd just be hanging up. Yeah, because people be calling and it's just dead. Hello.
yeah,
Like
but it's
fuck that.
that. Yeah, exactly. But it's that.
Fucking annoying, bro.
It's
Three,
that.
2 times a day at least.
Yeah, yeah. I literally have like 3, 4 a day.
Emails three at least a week that are coming in about hey, and then Instagram. Is the spot still available? That's where they start, and then you click on it. I'm like, what spot?
Mhm.
Oh hey, I was wondering if you have time to. It's like they're just saying some shit just to grab your attention. And
Yeah,
at that point, I'm just fucking blocking them because that's more annoying than
yeah.
it's just wasting my time.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Exactly. So that's kind of like the whole point, lead with value. But I feel like a Facebook ad is more on them, if that makes
yeah.
sense. It's not really annoying. Like ads you're gonna get regardless.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's just the world we live in. But yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see. Because a lot of other, I'm basically stealing ideas from a whole group of people. We're in this whole thing
Mm,
together, and it seems like it's working for a few people.
yeah. I think it's definitely the niche, huh? Like you're kind of
Yeah,
saying, because I feel like the automotive stuff, like with detailing and that shit just burnt out. I think everybody tried to jump on that
I feel like
bandwagon,
everyone's
and
targeting everyone.
that's already fucked up.
No, it's everyone.
Is it everyone?
Bro, I'm technically not in anything. Oh, I guess real estate. Maybe that's why they're calling me or
Yeah.
some shit. But it's like if
Mm,
I'm a real estate agent, like what am I gonna do? Like,
mm,
usually real estate agents when they start off they're part time. Like I don't have, probably the money y'all looking for. You know what I'm saying? Because I
yeah.
even had a client meeting on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
There's this one dude. He's like a sole owner type shit.
Yeah.
When we got on the phone, I was just basically like probing him, basically just trying to get info, chopping it up, having a conversation. He was cool, cool like
Mm-hmm.
that. But it sounded like he got about 3 to 6 calls a day in terms of business, and one of those 6 calls was probably something actually like business related,
Mm,
and that's how he's keeping up with business. But I'm realizing that a lot of business owners are so comfortable where they're at and don't want to grow at all. Maybe they don't have the manpower,
mm-hmm.
because that's what he said. He said he didn't even have the manpower. But it's like, bro, you probably been doing this for so long. Like, you don't have the manpower probably because you don't want it. Because he
Yeah.
was an older guy. It's not like I was talking to some like young 30-year-old dude. It was like this guy was probably in his mid 50s, maybe.
Mm,
You know what I'm
damn.
saying? So he like what I'm saying, he was like his own thing. I think
Yeah.
he didn't have a technically his own little office. It was like a co-working space.
Oh shit.
So it was like I was just like asking him questions more, just being curious, like what the fuck's going? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, who am I talking to?
Yeah, exactly. Just trying to get a better feel. But yeah, he was basically saying things like, "Oh, I try not to work too much during the winter. I go skiing a lot," and I'm just like, in my head, I'm like, I feel like these people are just making enough money, and that's kind
Yeah.
of it. Like, no one really has that growth mindset where they're like, "Yo, let's try to make this business into a $1 million business," and it's kind of hard to figure out where those people hang out.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's tough, man. And I could. I mean, I'm not gonna say I relate because it's way different for me than what they're probably going through. But uh, seems like the big roadblock with stuff like that is the. But yeah, you can't take on the work, which goes back to the employees and having the help. And I feel like older people, well, like older generation, they're probably more like they built it up and they're just kind of just holding it for themselves. Like they don't want somebody else to come in and mess
Yeah,
it up or hire some desk dude that. And maybe he's well. I wouldn't say he's barely starting up, right? He's probably that dude you talked to. He's probably been in business for a while.
20 years. It's the
Fuck.
only dude. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. I was
Yeah,
like,
that's tough. Then I don't
maybe,
know.
maybe I think you maybe helped me right there. I think if there's a way to target businesses that have more than a couple of employees, I feel like that'd be maybe the person people to target to. If there's a way to do that,
Yeah, because anybody that comes at me, would you be interested in at least 15 to 20 more, appointments a week? Like, no, can't do them. So yeah, 100%. If you could figure out a way how to figure out, like, they at least got a few employees and they can take on more work, then you're probably gonna get better results with that.
yeah, I feel like I could do it, but like the way I'm doing it is really not too personable. I'm like reaching out cold, like it's
Mm-hmm.
really cold. Like they don't know who I am, you know.
Yeah.
But if I'm able to like network, I feel like that'd be easier way in. Not in terms of, oh hey, I'm selling this right away, but building a
Yeah.
relationship, offering value, and not everybody. I'm not saying everybody either. I'm saying like a really small percentage of people would be like, yeah, I actually do have that problem or something.
Mm.
And yeah, it basically have to be something in terms of similar mindset to me, which is growth.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm hanging out with the same people, I feel like there'd be maybe if they have again, like you said, the manpower, be willing to take it to the next level. But it's also hard on top of that because in the class I'm in right now, they want you to only target one specific type of person in this specific industry.
Mm.
Where I'm kind of like shit, I'm new, I'm trying to like learn all this shit, but it's kind of hard to do if I'm only trying to have one specific type of people, and those people aren't even
Yeah.
willing to maybe do something about that.
Yeah.
So I feel like it just takes a lot of. I feel like what it is just keep knocking that door, like figuratively.
Kind of trial and error.
You know what I'm saying? Like the more people you reach out to, the more chances someone has to, respond. Because I've had people respond. Some people do seem, like they're mostly what I do get is what you said. It's like, oh, we don't need leads right now.
Mm-hmm.
But, oh, you're doing a great job though. Like, you're doing what you're doing. Just like supportive shit. But it's like, that's cool and all, but
I'm trying to get
yeah,
some.
I'm trying to get this ball moving. Let's get this
Yeah.
shit rolling. But it's not supposed to be easy either, and I understand that. So I'm not tripping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Thankfully, I still have a job. You
Yeah.
know what I'm
Luckily.
saying? Now that I'm kind of, I guess, awakened from that thought. I think I even posted, what was it, was it today? Yeah, I think it was today.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like, hey man, I thought I was just gonna quit and start my business, but it's like, no, it's that slow transition into it that no one sees. You only see, oh hey,
Oh yeah, he's in business. He's got some nice cars and houses now, and
like, damn, I want to quit my job and do that now. But
yeah,
it's like, nah, bro, it's cap, it's a fallacy, it's not
yeah,
real. But it's good.
yeah. I mean, it seems like it's just gonna be breaking it down, like
Yeah, bro,
figuring out the little things out of it, until you finally figure out how to
that's a
get
fact.
through, you know.
It's like one of those puzzles, like one of those 500 piece puzzles. Just gotta hey, we're finding one piece at a time in this bitch
Yeah,
until we get
yeah,
the whole picture. And this, you know
yeah.
what's cool about those puzzles? The more you fill in, the easier that shit gets. You know.
That's a fact.
So yeah, you gotta find like what is it? The corners, the
Yeah, you
edges.
got to do the whole edge.
I'm still on the edges though.
Trying to make
So
your way in. Honestly, I feel like you could probably learn a lot from me because I feel like I might be like a lot of your people where I'm ignoring at least 10 emails and calls a week. And for
has
me,
anyone DM'd you?
oh yeah,
People DM you too?
yeah.
What do they DM you?
Like the one I told you, like, is the spot still available? And then I hit it, and then the next fucking paragraph down, it was like, would you be interested in blah blah? And I'm like, oh, you son of a bitch! Like, you just out here wasting my fucking time. And it's some in my head, I thought like, oh, it's somebody I talked to on the phone, and I told him like, hey, we can do it next week, and he's like, oh,
Got
I'll
you.
let you know. That's what I was thinking,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and shit like that. Yeah, DMs, text messages, calls, emails, all week, nonstop.
Just getting blasted.
Yeah, my worker, he probably hears me all the time. Well, he laughs all the time because I get a call.
Hmm.
I'm like, endless auto styling. Hello? And then it's like, so they go off, like it starts with the whole thing, like,
Oh, hey, yeah.
yeah, starting like with the whole sales. Would you be interested? I'm like, fuck. And I just hang up. I'm like, God damn it. And he just, because he knows already, like, oh, sales? I'm like, yo.
Yeah, because I'm to that point where I'm like, I should probably do a different type of outreach instead of just sending emails with a video in it. Maybe like a phone call, a DM, and stuff like that. But it's like, I feel like even me,
Mm-hmm.
I'm so numb to phone calls that I literally don't pick up no phone calls like at all. You know what I'm saying? I know you're a business, you
Yeah,
have
I got
to,
to, but
but like if you don't have to, you know, then shit.
yeah, like you said, a lot of people are just kind of just content with what they got, with work wise. I mean, that's how I was for a while. When I started off the shop by myself,
Hmm.
I didn't want to put any sign outside or advertise on my cars or nothing. I was just like, I'm cool with the people that I get, the word of mouth. I mean, it is the better customers in all reality, is
Hmm.
those word of mouth customers, but
Yeah.
I just didn't want to attract a lot of attention and like be overwhelmed with work too. But now that I'm trying to grow,
It's different.
it's different. But at the same time, like I'm not trying to bring in more people. I'm just trying to like master my,
Got you. You're trying to put like the key elements in the actual business, not
yeah,
more
I'm trying to master the process here.
the systems. Okay.
So then I can entertain bringing on work. But if we can't figure out the process here, then
Yeah, I get you. You need that
I'm
foundation.
at the end of the day, I'm the one that's gonna be doing all the work. So yeah, we're still building the foundation.
Damn. Okay, bro.
But yeah, I don't know if there's a way to.
Yeah, something. I gotta ponder, but
Yeah.
yeah, we'll see, bro. I'm thinking that's maybe something. I feel like I gotta just get good enough where I'm like, hey, yeah, I could do this for you. And in terms of, because I could do it local SEO,
Yeah.
other shit I could like outsource, do other things like that easy. But I feel like Facebook ads, one, I actually do want to learn it. Like something I'm like,
Yeah.
oh shit,
I
like
feel like Facebook ads is solid.
yeah. And the reason I say Facebook is because Facebook does own Instagram as well.
Hmm.
So Facebook and Instagram it's the
Yeah.
same. It's not the same thing, but
It's
it's
Meta.
exactly, it's Meta, and they have a dashboard in the same exact place where you could choose Facebook ad or Facebook or Instagram ad. So it's not
Mhm.
like you have to go to a whole different website, whole different program, whole different thing in
Yeah,
order to place those. So it's like
called
really,
the
it's so easy because
Mhm. What is it
own them.
called? The business.
They keep changing that shit, bro. I don't even know what it's called anymore, but they low key
Yeah,
update
they
the shit
signed
out of
me
them.
out all my shit when they changed it up, and I couldn't get back to respond to people for a minute. Well, I wasn't getting notifications. I
Oh
had like
shit.
3 missed messages, like from like a month back. I'm like, oh shit.
Oh damn.
Well,
Okay.
luckily, I think like 2 of the people had reached out through a different way.
Got you. So it
So
was just one that fell through the crack.
yeah, but
No, that happens. That happens.
yeah, I started doing text backs. So basically, a lot of times, honestly, I don't know. People fucking either time it perfectly or right, or what, I don't know what it is. But I'll be on a call with someone, and somebody else calls at the same time, or I'm with a customer. Somebody who just walks right in the door, and a call comes in. I'm like, well, I can't take that call, but like you said, there's programs that literally will do a text back right after the call ends. Like, hey, we're sorry we just missed your call, and
Yeah.
so I've been doing those, and so far I've gotten two. Like, yeah,
People that
please call me
respond.
back. Yeah, and I just call them back and take care of the situation instead of just letting them go out the
And
door.
yeah, that's a good one. That's like an easy
Yeah,
money fix that a lot of people don't know about.
yeah. Right now I'm doing it manually. Like
Yeah.
I have the messages saved on my notes, so I just quickly just copy and paste and send it to the number that called really quick. But just a generic like question or message. But
Mm,
yeah, you said there's an app for that, huh?
yeah, basically the program I have, it does that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm trying to figure out how to necessarily set it up because right now, if I'm not mistaken, you have to have a new phone number,
Mm-hmm.
but you can still route it to your number if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But I know some people will probably be like, "What the fuck? I don't want a new number and shit." I'm guessing. Maybe I'm just in my own head.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe you could say something about that. But yeah, basically, yeah, they call the number, it forwards to you. You know, if you don't answer that number that they call to text them back, it's up to you. You could set up the limit, bro. It's so customizable.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, the message, everything like that, and sends them the message.
Hmm.
So yeah, it could be something we explore if you want something like that. It doesn't even have to be necessarily like going running ads or
Yeah.
other marketing, I guess. Just ways to, like you said, just fill in the cracks so you don't have leaks basically in your process.
Yeah. You want to minimize all that stuff. And yeah, I've been working on finding an app for scheduling. Because I told you if I almost wish I could make an app, but where it's just easier to schedule people. It will ask you, send them a message, basically leave a review how it would do, and but yeah, didn't really come across any.
You
I
said a
found some good.
scheduling app, as in because you said you were having trouble with scheduling a rap because you don't know how long it's gonna take and shit. So is that what you mean, or what do you mean by that?
No, that's not even the problem. But like I said, I've used all these apps, and I have all these apps that like through Square Appointments has a good one where they send reminders to the customer. They
Mm-hmm.
do all that. They can leave a review on there, but it doesn't. It's not a Google review. It's just through Square. It's like your
Mm,
Square profile. But I mean,
got you. You
that
probably
Square profile is not visible anywhere until somebody purchases something and the receipt gets sent to them and asks them to leave a review. So they'll never see that until. So there's no point of having those reviews.
yeah.
But basically, anyways, I don't like using any of those apps for making appointments because put in the customer or what's the customer, and by that time, I mean, time is money. Customer's on the phone. So like I said in the past, my easiest way is just I quickly just find Google Calendar, hit it. There's a blank day. That day's open. Hold the day down. What's your name? What's your number? All right, 9 o'clock. Save. Have a good day. That's it. And it's that day is saved now. And
What would be like the ideal? Like, what would be the goal? Like,
it,
what would
it'd
the
be to
process look like?
be a have app just like that, where it's just a fucking calendar for me at least, and have it save the contact. So on Google Calendar, I'm just putting a note basically, but it'd be to save the contact and number, so you have a whole phone book now of customers. And then obviously something where maybe at the very end of obviously I put their name, their phone number, what the appointment is, and the time they're dropping it off.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe have something else where it says, when will it be done? Or just put a date or a time of when I think it'll be done. And at that day and time, it'll send me just a little quick notification. Is the job done? Yes or no? Yes. And it automatically just sends them a, hey, how do we do on your job? Are you happy with it? Leave us a Google review. Like all automated.
Yeah, it sounds like it's not one program. It sounds like you need automations that work together.
Mm.
Most recent thing I've come across is some app called it's like a website. It's called Zapier. Bro, this shit is nuts. I didn't know shit like that existed.
Mm.
Basically, you can connect different apps together
Mm.
so they communicate with it together and do shit like that. So
Yeah.
it's maybe possible, but you probably need a CRM like a customer relationship management where you said you could send out automations through there, shit like that.
Yeah, I found one called Zoom something. It's like a appointment. That one's a subscription though. Like nothing's free.
Do you know how much it
And
was a month?
it was like $4.99 a month. And
$4.99,
hmm
$5.
hmm
Damn, that's cheap as fuck.
but compared to every single other one I have is free. So like the Square one. But yeah, it's not bad. The only thing I didn't see with that one is that there's nothing with the Google review. So
Mm,
I'm like that's defeats it. I
yeah,
mean,
I could help with the Google review for sure, but it sounds like you want something more complex.
I just wanted something so it makes it easy because I said my biggest thing is I forget. I'll be sending the Google review like reminder to them like a week later or four
Okay.
days later.
Well, no, it's good you bring it up because that means if I run into something, I can let you know.
Yeah. So,
That's good. Okay, cool. Well, there you go.
but that'd be something I'm definitely wanting to make, or just I think it'd make life a lot easier, and obviously just help with the whole marketing thing with because for that local SEO because
Yeah,
Google is seems like the number one key of growing and being in front of other people's eyes. So,
yeah,
and if you're just busy doing the work, I mean, it's more work now to remind people of it and all that stuff. But if you have a program that does it up for you, then great. There's got to be something. I mean, I go to the freaking dentist and shit. I get at least like 4 Google reminders right after. I'm
yeah.
like,
Like I
hey,
could say shit like that. That's easy. But
yeah,
like I don't know how they're scheduling and things like that.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's basically how I would want it. As soon as I walk out, I get the text. So as soon as I walk out, they already made an appointment or they said he's done. Enter, and automatically sends it. And then after that, it sends like 3 more other ones. But
Google reviews too, like annoying type shit. Like, oh, you didn't fill it out, or what do you mean by like the extra 3 messages?
yeah, just SMS like text messages.
Still asking for the
Summit.
review
Yep.
each time.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah. Right after I leave, and then like yeah. Well, it's maybe 3 because it's combined because I was doing like my ortho and my dentist at one point. It's probably just 2. They probably send like the one right after and then one again after, just like a reminder, like a couple weeks
Maybe a
later.
day or something. Or
hmm
yeah, I get you.
So,
Okay, cool, cool.
but yeah, it seems like if you're not doing that, I mean, it's really hard for people just to. And sometimes the owner's not there, and an employee's dealing with the customer. The employee's not gonna go out of his way to, hey, can you please leave us a review? Like he's fucking busy too, and his head's not really prioritizing stuff like that.
Mm,
So
yeah, some kid in he's not even a kid. He's like my age, but essentially he's doing marketing for like taekwondo, MMA,
okay.
jujitsu, shit like that,
hmm
and he's like helping with that local SEO as well. Essentially, what he did to get a shit ton of reviews is that gym had like an email list, phone numbers, shit like that. They did something called a re-engagement campaign. So they essentially sent out like a campaign, a little email list, a little text message requesting reviews from past clients.
Oh shit.
And if they marked, basically, you know how you had the 5 star, it got you to a page, and you have to put 1 through 5 star. And if you mark anything below a 4, like a 1, 2, or 3, it will take you to a next page and be like, oh, how could we improve or something, right?
Hmm.
And it sends you that message so have feedback as well. But if for whatever the reason they put 4 or 5 star, then it sends you to Google to leave the review.
Oh fuck.
It's crazy though, but it's like if you don't choose
Yeah,
1, 2, or 3, it's
I've
like
had that happen before. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So it's like people are building that, and then on top of that, he convinced the gym owner, because I guess it's hard to convince gym owners to change their businesses. Like people are just so like they don't want you to even move their shit. So he
Yeah.
was having
It's just like the old
trouble.
guy you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like I don't
They
know.
get to that age and they're just like so stubborn. Like,
I don't even really care. I was just trying to like more get
yeah,
info, and I was just like a little surprised. Like, but then it's like, bro, what do you expect? To be honest with you, you think everyone's just gonna be on like growth shit? Hell no.
yeah,
It's probably like 1% of humans, maybe if that. The fuck.
yeah.
But a good way he was getting reviews is the dude got custom shirts made,
Mm-hmm.
and it said, "Yo, leave us a Google review, and you grab a shirt." And
Mm.
he was getting a shit ton off that, and I was like, "Yo, that's sick as hell." But like out of I think he has 5 clients.
Mm-hmm.
Out of the 5 clients, only one was like, "Yeah, I'll do it."
Mm.
And it's actually working out for him. So it's kind of cool. I'm like learning from other
Yeah,
realms and
the
shit
shirt's a
too.
good one.
Yeah,
Because we
shirt's a
kind
good
of
one.
you kind of told me like what a Google review should be worth around like $20 or $15, whatever it is, which is solid. And I've been looking into that whole. I ordered some different products. I was telling you one of my grabs was going to be the windshield ceramic coating.
Yep, I remember that.
So yeah, we finally got some products coming, so we're gonna try those out and see. One is like I've been doing some digging, and one was like it was gonna be like a 30-minute process, and that one's like not worth
Nah,
it.
yeah, it's not
And
worth
then
it.
the other one's like a 5-minute process,
That's good though.
but it's a 6-month coating, so it's not really like a 1 year like I wanted it to be, but it's
Still,
still value.
still, yeah, still value for a review, which
Hmm.
costs maybe what the 60 seconds.
Yeah.
You know,
So
that's a good one. I
yeah,
like that.
we're gonna be trying that out and see how that goes. And then
Yeah, bro, just keep trying different shit. If that doesn't work, keep moving.
I've been playing with Vista Print to get the business cards done, and then having them do the poster for that basically. But I want to advertise it first. I mean, I want to try it out first,
Hmm.
but once I know if it's gonna work and try it on my own cards and stuff, then yeah, I'm gonna make kind of like a little poster, maybe a 24 by 20 or some shit, and just put it right over like the cash register where people usually are, looking at the wall or looking at something there, so they can immediately read it as they're checking out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Even your big ass QR code on that bitch too.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, something's just easy for them to do
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. Hell yeah,
So
bro.
yeah.
No, yeah, keep doing that shit, bro. Because even like yesterday, I went to the homies concert, and then shit, this shirt right here was
Yeah.
$20.
Oh shit.
So I guess how much they probably bought it for? I don't know, maybe $3 to $5 a piece, maybe. They had a
Yeah, say
decent amount.
$4. Yeah.
So it's like that's they were making a good little profit. But yeah, shout out the boy Austin. We went to go see him play. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it was a little cool little thing. He was playing at the Urban Lounge, so
So
check him out. Support. Got a little shirt. I went to his first concert ever, and then kind of was a bad friend. I haven't been since. So pulled up yesterday, and the shit was a vibe. But it was a little side. But I was like, yeah, thinking I was like, he was telling me about the whole process of the shirts and all that shit.
yeah.
And for $20, that's all right. I guess to buy, once you're there at the event.
Yeah.
But I was trying to like figure out, how much they get them for, and basically like the business behind it. But just there's a bunch of shit you can do. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
I came across a website. I saved it on my computer, but basically it was obviously they're making a shit ton of money. They're not doing it obviously without making money, but basically they can sell. They make it as they go, but it's basically you put it on your website and they're the fulfillment company pretty much. But it can be like lanyards, shirts, joggers, hoodies, hats.
Are you talking about like print, like pay to print? Like are you talking about they order it and then they make it, or
Yeah,
what?
and they ship it out within 2 days to the customer. But
Okay.
it's like you're not buying like inventory. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
oh,
I
we have
get
to
you.
buy this many quantity of these to get them a certain price. I'm sure it's gonna be more pricey. So instead of paying $4 a shirt, maybe they're paying $10. You're still making $10, but you're not having to deal with nothing, and you're not having to deal with like fucking boxes of shit in your warehouse, or you bought too much inventory, it's not selling, or you bought too many extra larges and you don't need them. And I was like, dope, that'd be a good idea if you want to, proceed like in that kind of area without having, if you're already too busy, I guess, to do something like me, I don't have the time to really go and design a shirt and see how the material is. And no, I don't like this. I'm not a whole clothing brand anyways, but
Hmm.
it might be something interesting to do. But at that point, you got to get your whole website set up to basically link up with their shit. I'm sure they probably do it for you, or they have people that they can recommend, but I thought
Hmm.
that was pretty cool. I know
Yeah,
some shit like that existed.
yeah. A lot of companies actually do that shit,
Really?
like clothing brands, like Yeezy.
Mm-hmm.
They're selling $20 shit right now. It's taking about like 5 to 6 weeks to get, but it's because they're
Mm,
literally making that shit as it takes 5 to 6 weeks. So
yeah. Well,
yeah,
but this was like pre-sale, huh?
yeah. Well, the thing
Because a
is,
lot of like the giveaway companies that give away shit, they fucking do pre-sales. So the fucking giveaway will be over and your shit's not even at your house yet.
oh, they don't. They're just trying to get money in,
Because
bro.
that shit's so
They'll
fucked.
they'll figure that shit out later.
This shit seemed like it was 2 day, like immediately 2 day shipping. So
Yeah, 2 days seems a little too quick. The other shit is definitely it takes a little longer.
yeah, that's what seemed interesting to me because they're like, yeah, they're just like, if you want it like Amazon, it's 2 day shipping. And I was like,
Damn, I'd like to buy a random shirt from them and see if that's
just,
true because that seems fucking
yeah.
that seems a little too unrealistic. Because it takes me I'll be buying shit online all the time. It takes me 7 days to get shit that's already made.
Hmm.
So I don't know what the fuck they doing.
Yeah, because I mean, you gotta think. I don't know how they be doing it. I mean, it makes sense, I guess, if I was gonna say because there's printers, like small printers you can buy. You gotta have a fuck ton of them, I guess. But if you, it's because when you do like screen print and stuff, you literally have the whole like template, You have to set up the whole machine, the
Yeah, and just
ink. Yeah, and then there's robots now that just do that. So basically, the machines just go in circles. They're just feeding in the shirts, but that's a whole setup. And it's like, oh, we got to do two. Set it all up, do two of them, and then ship them out. And then
yeah,
see that
that's
wouldn't make sense.
I don't know. Yeah, how the hell would they do it though? I guess maybe some shit we don't know, huh? The unknown.
I'll send you the link to the website and we'll look into it. But,
Bet. Yeah, some interesting shit, bro.
mhm.
Crazy how people are doing just different things now.
Yeah, different ways.
Have you like been aware of any like new businesses popping up around here that seem like cool ideas, or even on like online or some shit where you're like, oh shit, that's pretty neat.
Um, Not really. I mean,
Nothing that
not
comes to
not
mind.
that I can think of right now. I mean, I'm sure there is stuff that I
Yeah,
just don't think of, but I mean, the I've been seeing a lot more of the dog poop picker uppers.
more of those.
Mm-hmm. I've seen like
Damn.
two different designs now. Like they must be like franchises or some shit. That's it's crazy to think because I'm like, how do you even franchise that? All you do is like the franchise will take care of like getting you in front of eyes and the wrap on your car. It's like it's not like they're giving you special tools and like special training on how to pick dog shit up. It's like
Yeah, it's honestly it just it's yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they're franchising it or maybe even expanding it. You know what I'm
but yeah,
saying?
I've seen two cars with the same like company logos, and I seen another one the other day with three now actually. Well, three different ones, but one specifically, I've seen two of their cars. So, and I don't know, they could be all just local companies that just kind of starting their own thing, and but usually when I see like cars that are all like decaled out with like vinyls graphics, usually it's a franchise because people don't really have that much money starting off to like pay 7,000 to get their whole car wrapped in like in a graphic where it's printed, not like what I do.
Yeah,
So
that's
yeah, I
some
don't know.
shit. I don't know why this reminded me, but didn't you have someone come in because they got their car wrapped because of they got a new job and then they ended up not making the job or something and they had to get it off or some shit?
Yeah, they call in for that. They're like,
Oh, they
hey,
called in. Okay.
yeah, what was the day you were here?
Yeah.
Like, hey, just looking to see what it costs to get a wrap removed. I got my car wrapped about a month ago, 2 months ago. I don't work for that company anymore, so I need to get the wrap off my shit, pretty much.
Damn, bro. But she
So,
didn't pull up, no, huh? She probably said,
uh,
"Fuck that, I'll do it myself."
yeah, I think I told like $400, which I mean, I don't without seeing it, I can't fucking
You
tell.
can't
So
really,
I feel like a lot of people you lose out honestly because
you just don't know.
you overbid. I overbid it because I'm like I'm not
No,
cutting myself
yeah,
short,
no, hell no.
and at the same time, like they're like, screw, that's too much, and it could be less, but if you don't come in, then I can't really tell you.
No, no, no. Yeah, I think that's perfect. The hell, you don't
So
want to, undersell your shit either.
yeah, one thing I've been seeing right now, just kind of testing. I've been testing the waters now that my helper's been doing more of the wrap stuff, and he's almost capable of doing a whole car on his own. Is I've been getting a lot of quotes or like inquiries about wraps, and I've been pricing them out like dirt cheap, like cheaper than I've ever done before, knowing that at his wage, if he's the only one that touches the car, there's profit. If I as soon as I put my hand into it, 1 day or 2 days, my wage is way more, and at that point we wouldn't make money on it. But basically, I've just been pricing them out super cheap, and people are still not buying.
Wraps?
Yeah, like dirt cheap, like half off type shit of
Just,
what I would
but are you
charge.
explaining it to that you're not gonna wrap it? It's gonna be someone else, or how the fuck are you positioning this?
Nothing. I just, yeah, here's your price. Okay, thank you so much. I'll keep it in mind. I'll let you know. And I'm like,
What?
so now I'm like, all these people in the past have called. I don't feel guilty at all for pricing them what I did. Because I always thought
Nah,
like
nah,
people are just like, no, that's way too much or reps too much. And even then, I'm just like, at my wage, I don't really make a whole lot of money with the reps. The the money maker I've said is your TANT, PPF, stuff like that. The fast turnaround stuff. And I just been surprised. It's kind of been a cool test in a way. And I've been telling him, and we've been kind of testing in the process. I'm like, how much should we charge for this? And then we can look up the price of the wrap, price it out, what his wage would be, how long he thinks it would take, and all right, well, we could still make money if he's doing it only. And I give him a price, like I said, half off type shit, like from what I'm usually
damn, bro.
charging, and using still quality materials. Not nose tag or like tech wrap, but like the other like 3M and Avery, like those good quality materials, and nothing. They don't even bite, and I'm like, damn, that's just people are out here just fucking wasting people's time.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, I feel like a lot of people don't even know maybe how much a wrap is, though. To be honest, I feel like they think
Yeah.
it's some cheap shit or something like that. Because
That's what I'm getting at. People are probably thinking it's probably $1,000 less or less for a wrap.
Yeah.
One lady thought it take like a weekend.
To wrap a whole car?
Yeah.
Damn.
And I'm like, minimum like a week. I'm like, we can definitely do it with planning involved. I mean, I can probably get it done in 4 days, but we have to plan for it
You
for
gotta haul
sure.
ass. Yeah, make sure that's the only thing you're working on type shit.
Yes, like so with planning it. So it's like we
Yeah.
cleared out 4 days just for you, and that's all we're doing, like till 12-hour shifts a day type of stuff
Damn.
to make it happen. But even then, they're just like, oh, okay, well, I'll let you know.
Yeah, that it
It's
kind
like,
of reminds me
damn.
of like those shops that we used to, the YouTube channels we used to watch. I don't know what the European one is, but it's like the RDB from out there.
Mm, oh
It's the
no,
fucking
my
Arabian dude. I don't know fuck his name. It's
Yanimais?
yeah, that fucker.
Yeah,
But he would have like 3 or 4 motherfuckers work like wrapping a vehicle at one point, getting them bitches
yeah,
out quick. I was like, damn, bro.
yeah. But I still watch his videos to this
Oh,
day.
for real, you still do?
He's got some cool shit. Yeah, he doesn't have his business anymore.
You doesn't?
But no, but he collabed with Urban. Urban is they basically just fucking do wide body like Urus's, um, Land Rovers, shit like that. They just like soup them up and they do wraps and stuff like that. But it's some pretty dope stuff. But anyways, he kind of collabed with them and now he does wraps in house with them and all his employees. He basically just helped them start their own businesses.
What the hell?
So yeah, they got their own shit going on, and he still keeps the contact like YouTube videos. He shows where
Yeah, I was about to say that's probably his moneymaker than
and
the
now
content.
because back then he had a TV show, Yanimais, like over there in their country. That was a TV show, well, based on the whole rap thing, and obviously on YouTube we would see it. But now he has a show called Rate My Rap. So people like think they can rap, whether it's a shop or a person. Bring him the car, and he fucking goes around it, tapes everything, just talks shit on the rap. And
Damn.
so yeah, he posts one out like every 2 days.
I
Like
think
I think it's pre-recorded shit. He's had a
yeah.
bunch of shit from the past because yeah, it's every like 2 days he's posting a new one. So but yeah, funny how we came across that guy. He animes.
Yeah, I don't even remember how I think he was just doing a lot of famous like YouTubers and shit. That's how I
Yeah,
came across him.
YouTubers, soccer players.
Yeah, shit like
Um,
that.
yeah.
That's crazy as
Mm.
hell. It's crazy how much more like influence you have and yeah, basically attention you have once you involve yourself with people that are like of higher like stature, I guess you could say.
Mm-hmm.
So for example, RDBLA, they have a badass shop, you know what I'm saying? They've been had a badass shop, but
Mm-hmm.
they have a crazy YouTube channel now.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, I might be a little hater or whatever, but I don't think they'd be as big or even big at all. Probably he'd buy just some regular ass shop
Yeah.
if it wasn't for like Salamandrin, like the other
Oh yeah.
YouTube. So it's like crazy to just see like
Yeah.
the
One
association.
thing we'll do. Yeah.
It's like what the fuck? So you
That's how
know,
it is, man. Um. Yeah, I've thought about that about like the YouTube stuff. I'm like, what's one other thing you can do like on top of everything that I'm already doing? But I'm like, YouTube is just like it's just hard. I realized this. I had this like kind of like realization, I guess,
hmm
of me, of myself, where I'm a person that I'm all in or I'm all out. Like it's kind of hard for me to do something like kind of halfway. Like with the whole soda thing. I told you I haven't been drinking soda. I was gonna just be like, oh, I'm gonna start drinking less. Try to be healthier. But I'm not gonna be. I'm either gonna be all in. I'm fucking drink this shit whenever I want, or I'm completely done with it and I won't drink it at all. And I feel like with just like stuff we do, like with the podcast, like it's not like we weren't gonna be like, oh, let's do the iPhone for like 2 years and then we'll do it here and there. Like we're all in or we're all out. And I don't know where I was going with this with the whole we were talking about shit
you about people rapping and shit,
rapping.
YouTubers influencing.
Oh, the YouTube thing. Like yeah,
Yeah.
YouTube. It's the same thing. I'm gonna have to be all in
hmm
or don't do it at all. And to do it all in, I mean, I don't have the time for it.
Bro, YouTube is so crazy, bro. Because YouTube videos have so much more editing than the shit we even do.
Oh yeah, and
Like,
it's not like this either. I mean, what's gonna be like
mm-mm.
this too, where it's just like it's just a slow process where you gain subscribers and
Yeah, and the crazy thing is that there's millions and millions of YouTube channels out there. We're
doing the same
comparing
shit.
ourselves to the top 1%. So you're just not considering that there's still a pool of a shit ton of young creators
Yeah.
out there. I even realized that or noticed that there was like other YouTubers, or not YouTubers, but podcasters coming up, I think in Salt Lake,
Oh really?
with like growth shit too.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but they're like on episode 2. I
Hmm.
was like, oh shit, you know?
Yeah, I've actually
So,
come across some. I don't even know where it was. Oh, it's on the fucking on Facebook Market. I'm
Yeah.
always on there looking at fucking cars or shit. And I've been seeing podcast studios for rent. And there's a bunch of them in Salt Lake for rent. And like they name like the podcast, like you can see their name in the back of like the podcast that is originally the one that owns it. And like they just rent it out to their people to like just for passive income. And I've been checking them out, but yeah, they're just like on random episodes or like they won't post for like 2 weeks and then they
Yeah.
post and
Yeah, that's a fact.
but
I come. That's the thing. The podcasts I do come across that are like still like small,
mhm.
fresh. They're not consistent at all, bro.
Yeah, and it's hard. I mean, you got to make it work, I guess, if you're gonna do something.
Yeah, it's because a lot of people just come into this realm, this space, thinking like it's just gonna be like easy or it. I feel like I don't want to say this shit easy, but it's you just gotta show up,
Yeah,
and keep, and I guess on my part, edit the shorts, making sure the bitch is uploaded. And your part, making sure the shit's uploaded, but it's nothing too crazy where it's like impossible. Is what I'm saying. It's like doable. It's
yeah, it's
doable shit.
not like a day job or
Yeah, but people I think just off rip don't get like the subscriber count doesn't increase after like 2, 3, 4 episodes, and they just fuck this shit.
yeah, people are just focused on like the numbers.
The metrics, yeah.
And it's kind of like business. I mean, think about like what you're doing right now. You're wanting the numbers,
Yeah, I've sent
and it's
like 230
yeah.
videos.
I mean, you just
So
gotta, I guess, see it like the
yeah.
podcast. Just see it as
Oh yeah.
enjoyment almost.
I don't even see it as enjoyment. I seen it as I'm like I'm at the gym or I'm like making a weapon or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like sharpening steel and shit.
Yeah,
Like, hey, I'm not at war yet. I'm
making a
just
sword out of a rock.
yeah. Fuck,
Shit
bro.
gonna take a couple years.
Shit. I'm making
Trying to figure out
a sword
how
out of
flour's
rock.
made.
That shit is crazy, bro. This shit reminds me. I've been so
Think,
I'm really into like Roman history
hmm.
just because of Marcus Aurelius and the whole philosophy and all that shit. But yeah, bro, this is docuseries on Netflix. I forget what it's called, but it's something about like Rome,
Hmm.
but about like emperors from back in the day and shit. That shit is nuts, bro. That shit was fucking my head up a little bit
Hmm.
because it was just so different back in the day, and I feel like we just take a lot of the shit for granted. Like even like the emperors back then,
Hmm.
they'd usually become really paranoid and start turning on to like their bodyguards, their best friends,
Gotcha.
their siblings, or vice versa. Because a lot of the time, you know how like brothers and sisters obviously like we love them and all that shit.
Hmm.
If you were like in a position of power, like an emperor or a king or some shit, you were watching out for them fuckers because they're trying to steal your spot, bro.
Oh fuck.
So
Yeah.
I'll be thinking about it. I'm like, yo, damn, shit was so crazy back in the day. Illnesses would wipe out like 40% of the population. Imagine if like COVID came through
At once and
and
just
did like the Thanos snap, dog, and fucking eliminated half of the population. That shit was like that was happening. That
yeah.
shit's nuts.
I always kind of put myself to there sometimes where it's when the power went out the other day, like at my house.
Yeah.
I think it was windy, and I'm like, God damn, man! Like, there's no power. It's fucked. Like, you're down to scratch. It's kind of been talking about like the whole if we get a what the fuck you call it a solar flare. Is that what it is? Or solar, basically where it fucking wipes out all the power.
Oh, I don't even
Um,
know, to be honest with you.
it's called something like that. But basically, there's a chance of basically an eclipse. What happens is, I guess, when the sun comes back after the eclipse, it can basically wipe out. It can be so powerful, it wipes out like basically all our communication system and
The fuck?
solar flare. I think is the name for it.
Something like that. Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
I'll
I've
look
never heard of
into it.
that.
But there's a
Yeah.
big chance of stuff like that happening. And if that happens, well, fuck, you're having no communications. You have like nothing, basically
Yeah.
down from scratch. And
Just like back in the day, we good.
yeah, but at least we have like a head start, right?
No, we have the knowledge, bro.
Yeah, but
We have the
imagine you just like
knowledge.
it just gets wiped out, like you said, like 80% of the population just is gone, and you only have 20 to kind of rebuild. Be fucked. So
Big time.
we definitely take stuff for granted. That's for sure.
Yeah, bro. That's so true. It's literally, it's like, and what's crazy to me is like back when we're talking shit on like Romans and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
If that's the high chance that in 2,000 years from now, humans, still exist. They're probably gonna be looking back and like, what the fuck is going on back there? Like, what were y'all doing?
Yeah.
So it's a whole trip, bro. Life honestly it feels like a trip. Sometimes I feel like I love it. I'm over here trying to enjoy it. I'm trying to work as hard as I can, but at the end of the day, I'm like, This shit is kind of like it's a trip, to be honest, to be alive on
It
some real
is.
shit. It's like, damn, we're alive. I just woke up, gotta work now, and I just be really going about my day sometimes like that.
It's the
Like
routine.
what the fuck is life, bro? On some real shit. I swear to God, I'm always just like, what the hell, bro? It's a trip. I'm sorry. I know I'm just be tripping sometimes, but I
Or
literally be
just,
like that. Like,
yeah,
what is life? What am I living right now? Is this a
yeah.
simulation? Am I in the Matrix right now?
It'd
Just
be like that,
questioning
man.
shit.
It'd be like that sometimes. We're just in this little globe floating in this fucking universe. What is the universe?
Yeah, because there's been so many generations before us,
Hmm.
and we're walking around over here like this is in Twitter. There's this thing that's becoming popular. It's a saying like, oh, this person thought they were the main character,
Hmm.
and I personally like this shit because it's a lot of people walk around like life thinking they're the main character, and what
Mm.
that means is they think they're like the main character of the world,
Yeah.
like they're that
The
person.
world revolves around them.
Exactly. But it's like, nah, bro. Like, we're literally just a speck in just a limited time of period. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're gonna fucking
Like,
die, and
it's just still gonna keep going.
billions of people will be born after you.
Yeah, hopefully, you know?
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's like, holy shit. So, yeah, life's just a trip, bro. That's why sometimes it's like, yeah, take serious, work hard, but at the same time, like, just be easy on yourself a little bit, you know? In terms of not being too hard and make sure to enjoy life is kind of where I'm getting at this year. It's like, do what you gotta do, bro, but, enjoy what you have,
Still
man.
enjoy it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a hard balance, but yeah, essentially that's kind of the mentality and mindset you have to have because or else you can just trap yourself.
Yeah, I've been trapped for a long time. I've been trapped, so
Yeah.
slowly getting out of it. But it's a thing where it's not like I explain to someone, like let's say we're looking at the camera, you're explaining
Yeah.
this, and then oh my God, that's so true. It's like a slow little thing that you eventually uncover a little bit and a little bit. It's kind of like what do they call those? The archaeologists, I believe, when
Hmm.
they're like looking for fucking dinosaur bones and shit.
Yeah.
They have to be really careful though, or else they'll fuck up the bone and break it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's like that's kind of how it is a little bit. You have to like,
Yeah.
and then
Dust dust away a little bit
yeah,
here and
pick
there.
here, find everything, and then eventually, you probably never get the big picture, you know. But at least you'll have an
Yeah.
idea.
Hopefully sooner than later too, because fuck,
Yeah,
once you get old, it's fucked.
yeah. Some people unfortunately don't even get to uncover shit, bro. Unfortunately, I'd say 90% of
Yeah.
people live inside lives, but
Yeah, me and the helper were talking about, just jobs, 401ks, stuff like that. How
damn,
people, just there's two kind of people in this world. The people that, have the mentality that they're gonna make it, and they always, want more, think of themselves as having a business or being a millionaire or some shit. And there's the people who just want to fucking make it through, and they're content with having a 9 to 5, and having that 401k. And then when they turn 59 or whatever, take that money out and go buy themselves a new car, vacation, and that's life. And that's kind of the two main people in the world in reality. They
yeah.
get kind of trapped there, but it's,
I feel like I want to be a little bit of both now. Like I'm cool with whatever the fuck happens now. I really don't care to be honest anymore. But
yeah,
I'm still gonna be like working if that makes
yeah. I
sense.
definitely I've been working my way backwards. I
Yeah.
feel like I've definitely been more of like, no, like I want to make it one day,
No,
all
we're
this.
like, yeah, for sure, we're still doing that. Yeah,
And
but
then, but now it's like, fuck, man. Like I'm just
I don't
as
want to
long
live
as I got
miserable.
as long as I got everything I need, like
Yeah,
that's all that really matters now.
yeah. The fucked up part is I really think about this a lot. I'm
Yeah.
like, there probably is going to be a point where financial or whatever the fuck I want is going to be closer. But I always consider, what if something I have right now, I'm not going to have it when I get that? Because there's
Yeah.
a saying that says you can't have it all,
That's
and I
fact.
believe in that shit.
That's true.
So if I have what I want in the future, that maybe means that I have either a parent unfortunately missing or some shit that is basically missing. So yes, I might finally get to my goal and be like, oh hell yeah, I'm doing this. But then I'm gonna be like,
Yeah, we always want something that somebody else has, and we always have something that they want.
yeah. But even looking back, I'd be like, damn, that whole time when I was working toward this, busting ass, not appreciating that person or that experience or that time,
Hmm.
and now I got what I have, and now what I want most is what I had back then,
Yeah.
and now I can't work back and get that. Like you could work towards the future and work on goals and shit,
Yeah.
but it's when something in the past is kind of, you
Yeah.
know,
And I mean, you got to put like a time frame to it. I think I spoke to you on the whole my time frame with the business.
hmm
I've kind of more limited it to even closer now to like next, like the end of this year. like at the end of this year, it's not kind of where I want it, then I'm definitely reevaluating a lot of shit because I mean I've been in it for so long. I mean, obviously it takes years too. That's
It's you got to
that's
be realistic
that's
too.
the hard part too. It's like
Yeah.
people say, it takes up to 10 years, but it's like, what if it takes up 10 years and you still don't, you know, get where you want to be? And it's
Yeah.
at that point you just wasted time. So you got to be realistic with yourself and set goals and kind of reevaluate, talk with yourself.
Yeah.
See.
They do say that. They say that if you give yourself a goal in a time frame,
Mm-hmm.
like your brain will automatically see the deadline and stretch out all that time to that deadline, if that makes sense.
Mm,
So if you give yourself 3 weeks to finish this, you'll most likely finish it in the 3 weeks. But if for some crazy reason you got to finish in 1 week,
mm.
you'll actually find out and figure out how to do it in a week.
Yeah.
It's so weird. It's strange as hell, but
So yeah, that's how my brain works for some reason.
yeah. So you've been making what short ass goals like that? Like, oh, I want to bust this shit out in 3 days, or what you mean?
Yeah, like I'll wait till like last week to wrap a whole car,
W-
and like I'll take the other time to prioritize other shit, and then like I get another job, and then like all right, I got 4 more days with it. Then I'll just prioritize other shit. Like all right, last 2 nights, stay here 24/7, like work, get it done, but it's done. But I'll use that time for something else.
Damn.
But I don't know, it's just different. But yeah, I'm big on that though, on setting it up because I don't know. I think it might be just fucking my brain, OCD or all that
Yeah,
shit
how it
kind of
works and shit.
plays in. Yeah.
That's cool. Cause I be having this is how I see. I've been like kind of moving my agenda, my calendar, my journal, whatever the
Hmm.
fuck you want to call it, my planner. I meant is I have shit for like the week. You know how we have set. But if I finish like the day a little bit early, or let's say it's after 10, it's like my time. Sometimes I look at the rest of the calendar and be like, damn, let me see if I could buy some of my time back.
Hmm.
And what that means is like, oh, I need to create the pod description. That usually takes like a fucking hour.
Mm.
But on my planner, it says to do it on Monday. If it's like the weekend, I have a little time, I might just say fuck it and finish it. Because in
Yeah.
my head, I'm like, yo, I'm like literally buying time, my future self time, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I've been kind of like doing that. And that shit's been helping a lot. Because I think the pod descriptions, I used to make them mm, maybe like 3 or 4 days before the pod got uploaded.
Okay.
Now I'm averaging the weekend after we film the pod.
Oh, it's
So like
dope.
this weekend I just have it finished and just have it just ready to go. So it's like, oh, in my head it's like just buying that time back. So usually that's kind of why the beginning of my weeks are pretty busy because I'm doing shit, doing
Mm.
that. And then towards the end of the week, it's like hopefully I'm caught up. But like you said, there's always just new shit that you can do or even replace. Cause like you said, yeah, now I have all this time, but maybe I could get another job. And you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah. The thing is, yeah, I mean, my brain doesn't stop though. Like any opportunity that comes up, I just take it. So, like I said, I'm just trying
let's run leads, fool. Let's get you a fuck ton of people,
to
bro. Let's see what happened, bro.
see what happens. I'm sure you could do it. Yeah. I'm just trying to see what I can do, this year. Because this year, like I said, it's set up in a way, almost set up. But if it doesn't, then I know what I got to do.
Nah, yeah, like definitely work hard, do what you're doing for sure, but definitely like don't be too hard on yourself that it fucks with your self
Mm.
belief, if that makes sense. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you don't want to basically have this shit come at a cost because everything is possible,
Hmm.
but you also again have to be realistic because maybe in your head you have like a crazy ass goal. Because even back when I was 18, I was like, I want to be a millionaire by 25. Guess what happened at 25, bro? I was like, nice,
Nice.
and confidence, went down a little bit, started looking at other shit,
Yeah.
things like that. So you also have to be not, and by realistic, I don't mean like it's not possible,
Hmm.
but like consider what the things you are doing. And yeah, just kind of look, because that's what I literally have today. I was kind of like, bro, this is kind of fucked. Like, I'm literally just doing outreach. I'm not really enjoying this right now, to be honest,
Yeah, you're not doing any
because
marketing.
exactly, I want to do fucking marketing. What the fuck is this,
Yeah.
So I kind of was like, yo, just keep doing it, obviously, because you're still knocking doors. That's kind of what that is.
Hmm.
But at the same time, like, go and do something for yourself, and it might work out where it maybe creates another opportunity for me, or maybe I could pivot. Because maybe these people that I talk to, I guess I only talk to one person, so there's not enough information.
Yeah.
But maybe I found out that a lot of people that own, these businesses don't actually need leads. Then at that point, it's kind of like me to be like, okay, either figure out what else you can offer them that isn't leads,
Mm-hmm.
or if you were really adamant about leads, then get the fuck out. Like that's not even your niche no more, bro. Like
Yeah.
don't be married to the niche.
No, 100%. Yeah, you definitely got to put a time frame to it too.
Yeah.
Like,
So
all right, I mean, and it's hard because people will probably tell you. You probably hear both sides. Where people say like, no, I mean, you got to be patient. Like, it's gonna come with time. But it's like, fuck, time's money too.
yeah.
Like if I just waited, for people to walk in the door for more than a year, fuck, no, I couldn't do more than a year. Let's say a month. I'd be like, no, I'm done with this.
Yeah,
Like,
because you're like, what the fuck is this? This ain't for me.
yeah. Well,
That's a
luckily,
fact.
like with me, it worked out. People kept coming. It kept motivating me more, and then, but if there's nothing there, then I'm gonna be done for. I mean, so you definitely got to have a time frame for it, or
Yeah.
with yourself. Be like, all right, give myself this time or whatever.
Yeah. I feel like that's why it's really important to be self aware though.
Yeah.
Because if you're not really self aware,
Yeah. If you're just
it's
stuck, you're
just
like, oh, I'm gonna make it. Just trust me. Then, fucking, you're 40 and you're still in the same spot. Then yeah.
yeah, bro. I have someone in not my immediate family, but around the family that's like that.
Yeah.
For about the last 20 years, they've been about in their head,
Mm-hmm.
reaching the next level, getting rich, da da da, all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But they keep fucking up. This is what I'm trying to say, man. They keep fucking up.
I'm not getting any closer.
Nah, if anything, they they went back, bro. But it's you kind of have to look at those people and just watch from a distance and see if you
Yeah.
could pick anything
It
out.
shouldn't. Sometimes for those people, I mean, you gotta, eat shit to like kind of have a,
A little humble. Or what?
realization with yourself and be like, all right, what the fuck did I do wrong? But I'm not saying everybody's gotta go eat shit. Like,
Yeah, I feel like the problem is a lot of people think they're the main character, bro.
yeah,
People just think
that's a fact.
they're gonna start something, and it's gonna go exactly the way they envisioned this shit. They're like, "Hey, I'm the main character. This is my fucking story. This is my movie. You're in my movie."
Yeah.
And I,
If
and
you're
then
not doing what I'm doing,
it doesn't work
yeah,
out. Like,
that's too funny.
and then yeah, life humbles you, and yeah, no, I appreciate that uncle. But yeah, he not, you know,
Yeah,
you gotta, yeah, again, you gotta see from a distance, bro. Appreciate what you have, and
gotta learn from those kind of people, man.
for sure, for sure. But you know what's something I fear? I'm like, what if there's one? Not like I'm like that, but what if there's one thing that I'm doing that they're kind of doing, if that makes sense? Like one thing.
Mm,
Maybe I feel like I am, like maybe I feel like I'm in the main character, like I'm the main character in one area of my life, if that makes sense.
yeah,
Because I feel like growing up, I definitely did. I definitely did. I was the main character for some reason, and then obviously life humbles your ass.
yeah. I think everybody has that time, where they definitely feel like they're at the top of the world.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even think it's of a time. I think it's something you're supposed to snap out of,
Mm,
but a lot of people don't. Nah, hell no.
yeah,
It's like, come
damn,
on, man. Main character syndrome. We'll call it that.
I like that. It's a new way of seeing it. Main character.
It's like, hey, this fool thinks he the main character. What the fuck? Yeah, that's what Twitter. I'm serious. Like,
That's
I think there was this one video. It's like this dude that's like, they're basically filming a group, right?
yeah,
He's like something, and this fool's doing the most. He's like looking at the camera. He's fucking like smiling. He's going like, you know what
checking
I'm saying?
himself
Like,
out.
yeah, he's over here acting like a Power Ranger type shit, bro.
Yeah,
And let's just say that, yeah, Twitter was like, damn, this motherfucker think he the main character. What the fuck? I don't know. It's just some funny Twitter shit that I'd be getting a
coming
little
across.
wisdom. Yeah,
Yeah, I like that. Though.
yeah,
I
bro.
think we know a few. So
Yeah,
and
unfortunately,
shit. Even if I could be one too. I don't know.
and I feel like everyone is to a point.
Yeah,
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, but hopefully, everyone
snap
slowly
out of it.
realizes it. Yeah, it's like I feel like you're looking back in history and how long like Earth and life is,
Mm-hmm.
and compared to the small window we're alive, helps a lot. It's like, bro, we're a speck. What the fuck you mean you're the main character? Like we're not even
Yeah,
the side character
I
because we're
think
not
even
even
back
here.
then, bro, when people were like, well, you don't know about like the ancient civilizations and stuff like that, right? But just think about like the early times, like the 40s, the 50s. People fucking would die at literally 40 and 50,
Yeah,
30. Like,
younger.
Jesus, like you only have a few years and that's it.
That's a fact, bro. That's actually crazy you say
Now we're
that.
living like to 100 and shit, but even then, it's still spec, like you
There's
said.
still a speck, yeah. In a philosophy book, they said you're only alive for the present time.
Hmm.
So, and then he's basically saying like, oh, so that means everyone lives the same amount of time technically,
Mm-hmm.
because once you're dead, it's like
Mm.
you're dead.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. The past don't fucking matter. It's like only the present does.
Mm-hmm.
So once it's passed, it's like you kind of almost forgotten. You'll eventually be forgotten, no matter how
100%.
big you are.
Yeah.
Eventually,
Yeah.
may not take 100 years. Like Marcus Aurelius, we're still talking to him or talking about him. He's 2,000 years. But what about in another 2,000? You know,
Yeah, you never know.
so it's like holy shit.
Yeah, unless you have a big ass statue of yourself somewhere, and you
Not
definitely
even that.
to.
A lot of people put statues up, and guess what? A lot of them shits ain't even up no
Yeah,
more.
I think Lincoln's the only one, man.
Lincoln, Lincoln wasn't even that long ago either, though.
No,
Like imagine this: an asteroid hits Earth,
wipes
everything
that
gets
thing out.
reset.
Yeah, that shit's gone.
It's like no one. There's actually a theory out there. I don't know if you're interested in like fucking what do
Hmm.
they call them?
Uh,
Jesus Christ, I'm drawing a blank. But basically, when there's a theory, conspiracy theory, there we
yo.
go. That there was an actually an advanced civilization of humans,
Hmm.
and essentially there was like an asteroid wiped everybody out and restarted everything. And I was like, what the fuck? But I
Yeah.
guess they've been finding clues of like
Oh yeah. Have you watched
of
that
shit.
whole thing on fucking Netflix?
Nah, I don't be watching shit
With
like that.
yeah, there's a whole fucking series.
Shit like that.
Graham Hancock or whatever his name is. Probably
Yeah.
butchering it. This dude goes in deep. Yeah, I mean Joe Rogan's big on that. And that's like one of the people I listen to a lot when I'm working.
Hmm.
And I guess I came across that dude, and that dude. I mean, yeah, you look at this stuff and it fucking makes sense. You can piece it together and like, yeah, fucking somebody did for sure live there. Somebody did build that crazy fucking castle or
Mm,
shit like
I
that.
think that's where I was listening to it. I think it was Joe Rogan when Cat William got on. I don't know if you listened to that episode.
Oh, that one was crazy. Yeah,
That
they
fool.
they went into some
I
shit.
was about to say they went too deep though, where I was just like, "What the fuck y'all talking about?"
Yeah.
But I think it was some type of I don't know if you probably just watched the audio, but they pulled up like a picture of like the circle or some shit, and they're like, "Oh yeah, that's where Atlantis was." And Atlantis was some fiction ass shit where it's like
Mm-hmm.
an underground city under the water.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like if it was there, it was like right there. Like I don't know how the fuck they're figuring this shit out,
Yeah.
but it's like, yo, there's so much
Yeah,
shit
we
out
don't
there.
know, man. This whole planet, it's gone through fucking a
Yeah,
bunch of shit since used to be dinosaurs, man.
phases, bro.
Yeah.
It's fucked up because I'm not too like into religion. Like I was brought up Catholic. I'm not like
Yeah.
too religious or whatever you could say. But I've heard that that Catholics only believe that there's like the world's a certain like age. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Uh-huh.
So it's like there's so much information out there that like contradicts itself that it's kind of fucked.
It is. Every religion has like their own thing, but that's where the people they just go off science. That's just like, well,
Yeah, but think about it this way: science. We understand science because we eventually figure some shit out.
yeah.
But what if there's science that we haven't figured out yet? We're not considering that shit either. That's why sometimes theories take a long time to
Hmm.
eventually become fact. But not all of them
Yeah,
become,
not
you know
all
what
of
I'm
them will
saying?
become.
Exactly. So
Huh.
it all kind of comes down to no one knows shit until, maybe not even until we die. Because one of the things that fucked me up the most is we already know what it feels like to be like dead. You know that? I know you're gonna be like that. You know why?
Yeah.
Because we felt like that before we were born.
Oh shit.
And that fucked me up. I was like, damn. Like we already know what it feels like to be not in existence, dead
Mm.
basically. And that's before we were born. That's how it feels like, bro.
Yeah, and it's a feeling you don't know, but obviously your
It's a feeling
body.
you don't feel shit.
Yeah.
It's nothing. But it's some crazy shit, a little
That
mind
is
fuck.
crazy shit. Yeah.
My bad, but yeah, my bad, y'all. It got a little strange there at the end, but that's all the shit I gotta say today, man.
But yeah, that's definitely a whole conversation to get into, man. That whole conspiracies and stuff. I mean, I'm a big believer in shit like that. Because I mean, it's not like we're just making shit up. Like it's the fucking proof's there in a way.
Yeah.
It's like,
So that's a lot of shit that it's still unanswered. Let's just say
mm-hmm.
a lot of shit still unanswered.
If only we had a time machine, man.
Yeah.
That'd be
I don't think
crazy.
we'll ever find out a lot of the shit either.
No,
I don't
there's no
think.
way we'll die for.
I think that's maybe part of the main character syndrome. It's like, why do we have to know?
Yeah.
That's kind of like putting the main character shit on. Like, why? Like, why do we feel like we're important enough to know?
Mm.
That's a little low key, little main character syndrome right there.
Yeah, kind of is, huh?
Yeah, because we're
We're
considering that we're so important that we should know.
we have
But
to
it's like,
know.
why? We're not. We're just a speck. Why should we know?
Yeah. And the thing is, like, if something was happen again, like a meteor comes down and wipes us out, like we'd have nothing. We'd leave nothing behind. It'd be completely fucked. Everything that we have to this day is like,
No, just poof.
yep, thin air. So
That's why I've been trying to enjoy life more. It's like fuck all this shit.
yeah, man, I think we all got to try that out. So
Yeah, but also
to
but
a
I feel
certain
like
extent,
but you low key. I feel like part of enjoying life is going after your dreams and trying to do some shit though.
yeah,
I feel like that's part of it. Yeah, yes, enjoy life and shit, but like search for something higher purposes in you. I feel like
just
it's part of
balance it.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure. You can still enjoy the day and like, for example, today before when I woke up, went outside, bro. It was a fucking beautiful last day,
that's
and I was
great.
just, sometimes I'd be walking around the yard, like
Stare out into the
recently,
sun.
bro. I was dead ass staring at the sun at 7 because the sunset was going down,
Yeah,
and I was just letting that shit hit my face on the warmth and going blind a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. Wow, that shit fucking
this is
crazy. Like
nice.
this is insane to me right now.
Yeah,
So just leaving it with more appreciation and shit.
yeah, I think that's good for everyone to do. Can't
Yeah, bro.
Definitely won't do any worse. So,
Yeah, that's a fact. So, hey,
but yeah, man, that's it for me today.
all right, bro. Well, likewise. Well, thank you everybody that stayed for the long conspiracy theory segment portion of the podcast today. This has been episode 56. Happy to be here. It's a good day and shit. I don't
It's a
know.
good day. It's a good week. It's a good month. Good year.
It's a good life. Well,
Yes, sir.
yeah. So, all right. With that being said, y'all, we'll catch y'all later, man.
All right. Peace.
Peace.